Hey, Victory here with another episode of Victory to You, where I show you how to repair things so you can save yourself some money and just get things working again. Today, we're going to deal with an Instapot. Problem is, it just won't turn on. No power, none of the buttons work. It's a pretty simple fix and doesn't cost much. So, let's take a look. So we got ourselves an Instapot, and no matter what we do, nothing turns on. So the first thing we're going to have to do is turn it upside down and take it apart. Let's just make sure we unplug it first. Okay, so now on the bottom there's only one screw. Right there. Just undo that screw. And what happens is that lid just turns slightly. Pull the lid off. Once we get that cover open, we need to find the thermal fuse because that is more than likely what's blown. So if we find this white sleeve, it's the fireproof coating that goes over top. I've already cut the one out of here, but once we slide that off, inside you'd find the fuse. And it would look something like that, attached in line. So the first thing we want to do is we want to cut that out of there. So we want to cut it, but leave a short little section, maybe 3/8 of an inch on each side. So now we've got two connectors there. And we'll just cut our sleeve down and put a short piece over top of that. Okay, now you need to take your fuse and get a replacement one. I'll put what this one is. I'm sure they're all pretty much the same. I ordered two online for about $18 for the two of them, which is a bit of a rip-off. You can get them for $6 for about $3 on AliExpress. But anyway, it'll get you going. So now what we have to do is, once we get our new one, figure a way to connect it up. So what I'm going to use is a little piece of terminal strip. Okay, these come like this, and all you have to do is just get one and cut a piece off. So I've cut one with 3 connections on it, so we'll use that to reconnect. So the next thing we'll do is we're going to take our new thermal fuse, and what I want you to do is bend a little hook on one end of it, okay, a right angle. We're going to then slide a piece of the protective covering over top. And once we get that over there, what we'll do is we'll just bend that back down like this and make a little U shape. So if you can see, that is like in the shape of a U. And we want to make it big enough so that it fits inside the terminal strip like this. Okay? So there it is, connected there. I'll just pull that back out. So you see what we've done. We've made a little U shape, and then we've just made it so that it'll fit right in there, like that. Okay, and now just take a small screwdriver, and we'll just tighten that down. And leave a little bit of space between the terminal strip there, like that. So that's tightened down. Okay, now we're ready to put it back in the pot. One thing we have to do is find a way to fasten it down. And if you've got a switch, okay, find one of the screws that are very common on these switches. Find one of those, because we're going to need it. And we're going to put that at one end of the terminal. Back at the Instapot, what we want to do is take our two wires and now insert them into the other side of the block. And insert them on the sides that match to the thermal fuse. So the two outside contacts. And just remember to keep your protective sleeve on there. Okay, so now that's tight. There we go. So now we've got a way to replace that fuse easily, because this probably isn't going to be the last time that it goes. Now we have to do is attach it down. So if you can look over here in the pot, there's a screw hole right there. And what I'm going to do is just screw this onto that spot. Okay. We should be good to go. So the other thing that I did was on the bottom of my lid, I've taped the other fuse because I got a package of two. So next time around, I just have to open the lid, bend it, and stick it in. So we just replace the lid. We got one little screw to go in there, right here. Okay, turn it over. Okay, let's turn the power on. Presto, there we go, repaired. Yeah, she's looking good. Well, okay, so we fixed our Instapot for about 20 bucks. But I'm telling you, if you want to get an Instapot for 20 bucks, just look for one that isn't working and open it up and get the thermal fuse and repair it, and you'll have your own Instapot for 20 bucks. I'm sure there's lots out there that are burned out like that. But anyway, thanks. I hope this has helped, and I hope this revives your dead Instapot, because it worked on mine. Anyway, victory to you, and we'll see you again and save you some more money. Take care, guys. Bye now.